But no, she ended up being like the funniest person. Like she's super chill. Everyone loves Ava. All right. Let's see. Zae, Ellie, what's up? How young you go? Like as far as like dating girls, probably like I'm 23, so I don't know what the right age is. Like 19, probably. Say you have 5 minutes before you get banned. Really? I have 5 minutes and it's gonna ban me? That's so annoying. I did not know you couldn't even say that. It's like literally like whatever. Today I'm 19. Well, there you go. How long did the 2 mile run take? So I went running today. It was low key. So on Strava, the way Strava works is it like I got stopped at like some lights. Like 'cause I was running down a road, and so it doesn't count the time where you're stopped at the light. So I think total was actually like whoa, I got a heart on my head. Thank you. Thanks, Bobby, and what was the other one? Guapi Papi. That means handsome dad, in case you guys were wondering. Kind of. I love your frosted tips, baby boy. Thank you. I actually was thinking about cutting them. You guys have to let me know what you think. Cause I was thinking about like my hair's like a little long right now, where it's like I should probably start doing stuff with it, but like I kind of don't want to because I'm like very low maintenance. But it's kind of getting to that length where like I probably should get some product or like do something with it. How was the house big? The house is literally like what you see on there. There's no extra, and so you can like literally piece together all the rooms, like one room to the next room to the next room. It's not really like hallways or anywhere. So it's not that big, honestly. Rancy, hey, how's it going? This is your look. Don't cut it. Okay, good to know. I was thinking about. You say hi, Joanne. Hi, Joanne. How's it going? How have I been adjusting? I've been adjusting really well. Obviously, like when I think about it, it kind of sucks to like think like, or like when I watch stuff about, Big Brother, I'm just like, damn, kind of sucks that I'm not in there with my friends. But at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. Like I'm gonna make the most of it, and I'm enjoying. Honestly, I prefer to be out of the house right now than, make it to top 2 and be in there the entire time just to lose. Although you do make like 75K, so maybe I would prefer to do that. But regardless, I'm having a good time being out of the house. So, I mean, obviously, I think I'd rather be in there. But say if Keanu gets evicted next week, can we go on a date? What do you mean? Can you and Keanu go on a date? That's up to him. Or are you saying, can me and Keanu go on a date? I would probably not go on a date with Keanu because I do not like boys. But I will go on a bro date with him. I love that guy. He's freaking dope. Wait, do you know Candace? I know that. You're not going to catch me lacking. You guys are not going to catch me lacking. Zaddy, what's up, Gavin? Good to see you in here. Zae for America's Favorite House Guest. I'll actually probably get last place on America's Favorite House Guest, but hey, I would love at least a couple votes on there, just so it's not as embarrassing, Getting you to 5K likes right now. Dude, I appreciate you. Oh, wow, we're going up high. We already have almost 3K likes. Appreciate that, guys. If you guys want to send likes, I don't know what it does to benefit me. Maybe like boost it out to more people. I'm not really sure, but if you guys want to send likes, that's sick. Appreciate it. Opinion on the love triangle. I think it's kind of crazy with like Morgan, Lauren, Zach, all that kind of stuff, but I can't blame Morgan because know about my opinion on that. Oh, my connection's unstable. Hopefully it's hopefully the connection's good. Oh wow, there's a lot of messages. All right, guys, I'm gonna try and catch up. Whoa, it's like, wait, not Keanu, me and you go on a date, Zae. Oh, you're saying me and you. I don't know who you are, so I can't agree to that. I don't want to be fake. Have you? I watched any of the live feeds or no? I really haven't. Can you say hi, Joanne? Hi, Joanne. How's it going? Have I watched any of the live feeds? Not really, actually. I've been super busy since I've come back. Even just like seeing my friends that I haven't seen in like a couple months, because like it's been a while since I've been back. But even before, like in my intro video, I was from Arizona, and so even before I like was on the show, I wasn't even in Utah, so I haven't seen my friends in like several months, and so I actually have not been watching live feeds. I've been so busy with like trying to get my gym stuff going, get back into that, and like all that kind of stuff. But I've been trying to keep up with the episodes to the best I can to kind of like at least have a grasp. Like I know Adrian got out today, which kind of blows. But let's see. How long do you think Riley will last? Honestly, I think people know that he's the way a lot of these people are playing the game is they're just like holding on. Well, it's like they just know Riley's not going to win, and they know that like they can just kind of take him while he's here and then just drop him when it's convenient for them. So I think it'll last a decent long time, but he's not going to win. Like, there's no chance he wins. Amy's getting last in the America's Favorite House Guest. Yeah, I probably heard Jimmy from what I've seen. People do not like Kelly and Jimmy, which I will vote for you. These house guests are boring. I agree. I think that if I would have lasted longer, I think I would have had a decent shot at it, because I know I would have been keeping stuff going. Like, I would have been fun in there. Like, I would have kept you guys entertained. But all these people don't want to play the game. They're scared, and it sucks. It sucks to watch. Like, some of these episodes, I'm like damn, like, these are my friends. I know these people, but it's still kind of boring to watch, because it's like they don't want to make plays. They're just playing so safe. You guys seem like a very chill guy. I like to think I'm a pretty chill guy, so thank you. I appreciate that. It's me, I DM'd you. It's me, Denny Marie. I DM'd you and you got evicted. Well, good to see you again, Denny Marie. I'm not gonna lie, I got like thousands of messages, so I don't remember every single person, but I appreciate the DM. I've been trying to respond to as many as possible when people DM me. Did you find Jimmy annoying, Zae? I actually think, so I thought he was trying to do a little too much. I think outside the house, he was actually pretty cool. He'd be cool. Like, I would hang out with him. But I think he was trying to do a little too much for the show. You know, he's like, I think he like kind of thought he was like carrying the show. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he thought he's like the guy. Like, I think he thinks everyone loves him. But the reality is, like, people don't like him because they know he's trying to do too much. You know, he's just not being himself. But he's witty. He's a funny guy. So I like the guy. I should have auditioned for Survivor instead. I would actually love to do Survivor, and I think I would be better at it because I wouldn't get voted out for being a threat week 1. Because I have muscle mass. Like, that's so dumb, but it is what it is. Even though I lost all the competitions, you know, I do think I would have caught on to the competitions and started doing good. But let's see. See, I miss the Big Brother house so much. I miss being there. I wish I could still be there so you guys could have more entertainment. I just saw one that I was going to try to respond to. Something about sequester. Oh, there we go. What was harder, sequester before entering the house or the house itself? Definitely sequester. Sequester was tough, guys. Like you're literally just sitting there in a hotel room. You have and I'm a very social person. I like to always be with people. But sequester was hard. Like, I just watched movies. I watched Breaking Bad in like 2 days, like all 6 seasons. And then I watched movies all day, every day. And I would like kind of work out some, but like, it's hard to work out in there too, because it's not like you can go to the gym. So like, I was lucky slacking like hella in there. Zae, I miss you in the Big Brother house so much. Oh, I just read that one. But I do miss being there. The house guest talked about you yesterday. Ashley, Zach said you have a great personality and should be there. I love Zach. Somebody DM'd me and said that that Rachel was talking trash on me last night, but I don't really care. Like, oh well. Who do you hope wins HOH tonight? Obviously Zach. I'm always gonna root for my boy Zach. I think it would be entertaining if someone like Keanu won it. That could be sick. Because I think, like, you know, that, like, I don't know, like, it would be cool to see what happens. I think that'd be entertaining for everybody. In the DR, do they talk to you in the Big Brother voice or regular voice? Yeah, so how the DR works is you walk in and there's a big camera right there, and then there's like a microphone, and then there's like a producer on the other end, and so you can't see them. They can see you, but you can't see them. And then they talk to you just normal, and they just say like, okay, cool, tell me about this, and then you just kind of talk to them, like they just have a conversation with them, but you don't get to see them. So he's my favorite off the bat. I'm so upset that you're voted out week 1. Appreciate that. Much love. Yeah, it sucks. I got voted out so early. So unfortunate because I didn't get a chance to prove myself in there. Y'all, Zae, any words of motivation? I'm trying to make it pro in soccer. Dude, it's all about dedication. Like, you know, if you're grinding, obviously, I think with anything going pro, there's obviously a level of luck aspect, you know, like, and that's just the reality of life. Being in the right place at the right time, you know, meeting the right people, the connections. But dude, just go on your grind, be disciplined, do more than the guy next to you, and you know, I think you'll make it. So that'll be sick. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate that. I like it when the little thing pops up. Zae, why do you have to leave first? OMG, I know, sucks. I did not want to leave first. Like, that was like my one thing. I was like, all right, I just don't want to get out first. Like, I just want to get last place. Like, come on, I don't even care if I win. But I actually do it. Boyle Heights legend. What's up, Josh? Good to see you in here, my boy. Do you know that Amy was the people that had been the people? I have no idea. If you want to retype that message, I have no idea what that's supposed to say, but I'm going to say yes. They have a second DR where you can chat about producers, how you're doing, feeling. So you can actually ring into the DR and go in at any time to request certain groceries. I never did, but because I wasn't there long enough. But request groceries, like, and they did have a second DR. So there's one upstairs, kind of by the workout room. There's a painting that you can pull, and then there's one in the bookshelf in the living room, and you pull the bookshelf and you go in. Kind of cool, actually. They're like hidden really well. It's like she's sick. But yeah, so you can go in at any time. They actually, I think, have like therapists, because it is pretty mentally taxing. You can go to and chat with any time as well. What's up, bro? What is up, Daniel 831? Mary Espinoza, I love you so much. I love you too, Mary. These are 2 separate diary rooms. Yes, there's 2 separate diary rooms. One upstairs, one downstairs. And then they just call us into both of them. Like, it was pretty like 50-50, I'd say. Someone needs to take a shot at Rachel and Jimmy. If I was in there, those were my 2 nominations. Just letting y'all know, they screwed me. Hi King, hello, nerd emoji. Hi, I'm a big fan. Thank you, Liberty. We love Sammy too. I mean, this is actually Sammy's room that I'm staying in, so Sammy should be here. I might text him. I'll have him try and hop in on the live. That'd be sick. Can you say hi, Milan and Milana? What's up, guys? You guys have very similar names. You and Felicia are probably the nicest people I talk to over TikTok. Well, thank you. I don't know who Felicia is, but I'm sure she's a nice lady. What's up, Zae? Are you still in California? No, I'm not in California. I'm in Utah right now. So I was in Kentucky for the first week, and then I went down to Atlanta for a couple days to visit Matt, as you guys probably saw. And then I flew out to Utah a couple days ago. So I've been pretty busy, but I'm getting kind of a little bit settled-ish. I don't really know where I want to end up long-term, if I want to be Utah. I have some homies that want me to move to Miami with them, which I think would be pretty cool. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm in a weird in-between right now. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. Hannah, hi. I love Sammy. He's the king. Sammy's dope. I'm so glad you're repping Provo well. Yep, Provo. Love Provo. It's a good spot. You guys should come visit. Can you say hi, Storm? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Besides Zach, who do you think is going to win Big Brother? So, I don't think Zach will win. I want him to win. If I had to pick somebody who I think would win, I would say Morgan would be my number 1 pick, or Vinny is number 2. Just because I feel like they're bigger threats than people realize, and they're kind of flying under the radar. And like, for some reason, thank you, Jake, for the heart. For some reason, like, people just don't see Morgan as a threat. She's kind of got her core circle, and like, if they're smart, they would get rid of her. I'm not gonna lie. That's the reason they got rid of me, is because they thought I was like gonna be some threat, and like I wasn't. But yeah. So I think Morgan has a good shot. She's smart, and she's strategic, and she's athletic. Stop putting recruits on the show. I was kind of a recruit, so I'm actually glad that they put recruits on the show. But I know for some of the big fans, they obviously hated me because I hadn't watched much of the show before, and so I wasn't a traditional player. But I think it's also kind of fun, to be like that. Hi, Zae from Canada. What's up, Nolan? Hopefully Canada's nice. I know it gets cold there. I'd never been. You and Cedric linking up would be dope. I would actually link up with Cedric. Cedric seems like a chill dude. Just kind of hard because like, it's expensive to just fly around all over the place, and like the coordination of everything and like all that kind of stuff. Would you ever grow your hair long again? Honestly, maybe. I don't know. I think this is more my look, like just a short hair. Because when my hair was long, like it kind of like would cover up, like it would kind of like cover up like a lot of my facial features. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like I look better with shorter hair. But I did kind of like the long hair. It was kind of like a little statement, It was like kind of fun to it's kind of fun to like have it and like rub my hands through it, shake it around, How many times have you applied for Big Brother? I know you said your Survivor app that referred you. So I actually never applied for Big Brother. I never heard of the show. But what happened was I applied for The Amazing Race. Thank you, Addie, for the heart. I applied for The Amazing Race with my buddy who was on Survivor, and then they loved their application. I thought it was a fire application. Maybe I'll post it at some point. And then they reached out and said like, hey, since Sammy was on Survivor, we can't take you. Thank you, Trey, for the heart. We can't take you guys on Amazing Race, but have you ever heard of Big Brother? And I was like, no, but I'll look into it. And then I watched the season. I was like, dude, this is sick. Zae need a battle back. Unfortunately, there's probably no battle back. I think when they do have a battle back, instead of me going home, they send me to like another sequester. So there's definitely no battle back, and there's 17 people. But yeah, was it fun to do? I think it said fun to do the press conferences. Good night, Amiri Shim. Okay, I don't even know where that message went. Dude, this thing, I do not know how to work this, just so you guys know, but it always is like, I'll be reading a message and it'll jump down to the bottom, like the most recent. It's like kind of weird, but sometimes I lose the messages, guys, but I apologize. Zae, if you don't mind me asking, what is your song when you work out, if you don't mind me asking you? So I listen to a lot of rap when I work out. My favorite rapper right now is Moneybagg Yo. I just like his stuff. It's good. So that's what I listen to, but I listen to a lot of everybody. I'm more of like a song over artist guy. Like some people, like they listen to one artist and it's like, they're like a diehard like Drake fan. I'm not like that. I'll have like a couple songs I like from like a ton of different artists. Like the whole chess player and being strong thing is so is so played out. How is he a target? I know it's kind of dumb. Like, I do think I'm pretty smart, like book smart. And I do think in the competitions, I would have started like picking up when I got more used to him. It's so overwhelming when you go in there at first. Like, I don't know, it's just a complete new experience, different experience. It's hard. But I do think I would have gotten the hang of it if I would have been in there a little bit longer. Are you still down for the Amazing Race? Yes, I would love to do the Amazing Race, whether it's with Sammy. A lot of people are posting on like Twitter saying that, or somewhere I saw like people wanting me and Zach to do a Big Brother, or Amazing Race together. So if they wanted us to do that, that would be sick too. Bro, OMG, I was literally so mad when you went home first. You were actually the best one in the house. I appreciate that. I thought it was kind of cool. Like, I mean, I think I'm a cool dude. So it was sad to get out first, but you know, it is what it is. That's life. The short hair is tea. Thank you, Kylie. I appreciate it. I do like the short hair. It's a little cleaner. I actually need to get a haircut. I think I'm gonna like get a little mid fade. Like I had, like my last haircut was when I did my the day before I did my intro video actually. So you guys can see like when I you can see my hair in there. It's like kind of freshly cut. Like the one part where I knocked the door and I turn, you can see the fade. It was pretty nice. I got it in Arizona when I was there. Is there a second place they hold competitions at, or are they all in the backyard? So the Blockbuster competition, so they're all different. So like there's a whole room outside of the storage room where they have competitions. That's where my Blockbuster was. What's good, Trey? Let's see. Zae, bro. What's up, Colin? He only applied for Amazing Race. Yes, I only applied for the Amazing Race. Oh, okay. It just jumped all over the place, so I don't even know where the messages went. But let's see. Okay. Do you knock on doors even if you see a no soliciting sign? For me, it just kind of depends. What's up, Vote Blocks? Appreciate you. Love you in this season. Appreciate that. Do you knock on doors if you see no soliciting sign? So I actually haven't knocked doors. I don't know if I'll go back to knocking doors, but I sometimes would. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. But if somebody got mad, then I would leave. But a lot of times people, like, they have no soliciting signs up from like, previous owners. You'd be surprised how much that happens, and they don't even care. Like, sometimes people with no soliciting signs are the nicest. But if it's like 3 huge no soliciting signs, then no, I'm not trying to get people. I'm not trying to piss people off, Taylor is better than Emma. Can I get a hi? Hello, Taylor is better than Emma. If you asked them to be on the challenge, would you go? I would definitely go on the challenge. Oh, thank you, Vote Block, for the little heart on my head. Who's your least favorite person on Big Brother when you were there? Rachel. Rachel was my least favorite person. If I didn't make that obvious enough by fighting with her. I mean, I don't feel like I even really fought with her, but yeah, she was annoying. Favorite player ever? I mean, I'm not a huge Big Brother like fanatic. Like, I don't know that much, which I apologize. From the season I watched, I liked Tucker. Like, I thought he was just entertaining. That's kind of how I wanted to play. Maybe not as ballsy as him, but like I wanted to like be fun, And so I liked watching him. But I watched a little bit of season 20, and I think it was, what was his name? Matt? No, it was the guy with the long hair. I forgot his name. Matt, I think. He was dope. He was like a chill guy, and I liked him a lot. But I literally cried when he got voted off. You're my favorite. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for the dinosaur, and there's something else. Where did it go? Oh, Rose. Okay, thank you. And Abigail, thank you. Hi, Zae. Hello, Liv. Thank you for all the tiny dinos. Vote Block. Tyler. Hannah. Yes. Tyler. Everyone's saying Tyler. Okay. Zae for America's favorite to prove a point. If that happened, it would be hilarious, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, if you guys vote for me, I'll appreciate it. Thank you guys, Yummy Ray and Kylie, for all the little gifts I see popping up here. Can you ask people to apply to Vote Blocks? Are you saying like ask people to volunteer to go on the block? Yes, but nobody really wants to volunteer except for Kelly, apparently. Apparently Kelly loves being on the block. I don't know. I think she probably thinks that people like love her because she's like winning competition to go on the block, but I don't think people really like her that much, which kind of sucks because she's actually a nice lady, but she's a nice girl, but she has good intentions. But yeah, she's a little different than everyone else in the house. Zae, OMG, you deserve better. I agree. My profile pic, Matt Klotz, BB25. Oh yeah, I've heard Matt Klotz. Everyone tells me that like I would love him. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to meet Matt Klotz. Do you actually ChatGPT how to play Big Brother? That's what they said in Big Brother Unlocked. I mean, yeah, kind of like I watched the show a little bit, but then I would like have whole conversation with ChatGPT because ChatGPT's sick. But like I didn't like really learn that much from it. What happened was I basically learned that like there's no really set strategy that's gonna help you. Because like, every season is so different. And so I don't really feel like I learned that much. I feel like, if you go into the house with a set strategy, you're just doing yourself a disservice, And so I just want to kind of go with the flow. And obviously, didn't work for me, but you know, it is what it is. They said Big Brother's rigging competition for Kelly. I don't think they are, just because, I mean, that would be funny, but the competitions are all set like all in advance, like before the season starts. Do you like to listen to Kendrick Lamar? Yeah, I like his new album a lot. His new album was fire. I like Kendrick Lamar more than Drake, just so you guys know. But Samuel would disagree. He's a huge Drake fan. But yeah, I like Kendrick. Kendrick's chill. Who would your HOH album have been? It would have been Moneybagg Yo is what I put on the list. Thank you for the heart. I heart you. Vote Blocks is an online Big Brother game. Oh, I think I've heard of people doing that. That's fire. Yo, what's up? Are you black? Gavin, I'm not black. But I think I have like maybe like 0.01%. Like a distant ancestor. My dad's really big into like family history and stuff. Who was your favorite person when you were in Big Brother? Zach was the one I was closest with. Zach was my boy. The heart hands. Whoa, that's a new one. Heart hands. Zach was my boy, so he's my favorite person. Possible return to the big house in the future? Probably not. They probably won't want me on there, but if they do, I'll give you guys a show. I'll give you guys what you want to see. It will not be a boring season if I'm in there. I'll tell you that. Did you get Tucker cheated on Rubina? The girl exposed him on Twitter. I heard about that. I don't know too much about it, but so I don't want to comment on it. But I guess I would. Yeah, that sucks. That's a terrible thing to do. Let's see what. Let's see. Thoughts on Adrian getting knocked out? Dude, I love Adrian. Adrian was like super straight shooter. He was somebody I wanted to work with. I feel like if I would have stayed in, then I would have tried to protect Adrian. So maybe I think the whole season would have gone a little differently. But I love Adrian. I'm sad that he's out. I wish it would have been someone else, but it is what it is. That's just how the game works. I would tune the freak in if you went back on Trust. I would hope so. Like I some people messaged me and said they're not watching the show anymore because I'm out. So maybe they should put me back in just for that. Whoa, I got a hat on my head. Thank you, Vote Block, for the hat. I don't know how that happened, but that's pretty dope. How do you feel when I got voted out? I was so sad when I got voted out because I was like, damn, like I really did all of this preparation for months. Like it's pretty intensive. You guys don't realize, like it's like really intensive. All the interviews, everything. It's like a big part of my life for months. And so it kind of sucks to just get voted like after just such a short time, and I have all these aspirations of like goals, like what I want to do and like how I want to play. And then it's like, I don't get to do anything. Like I'm just in there for 1 week, get put on the block day 3, and I'm just cooked. So I appreciate you and your dad. I love being people's favorite in there. So I appreciate y'all. It's okay. They're richer than both of us. I don't know who you're referring to, but yes, sure. People think I am white chocolate. I actually have gotten that a lot. Like a lot of people will like think I'm like light skin. I get that more than you guys would expect. But I think it's I don't know. But I a lot of my closest friends have like growing up a lot of my best friends have been like light skin or like black. So maybe that's part of the reason why. I don't know. How did you feel when you? Or I already read that one. How did I feel? Oh, there's a lot of how do you feel when you got voted out. I'm a huge fan. Please say hi. Hi, Sophie. Appreciate it. Haven't watched since you left. Good. Just kidding. No. Let's see. Dude, this thing is always like glitching out. Do you have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend. Sent corn. Oh, thank you for all the corns. Vote Blocks. Damn, voting or sending me hella stuff. Everyone else is afraid to make a big move. If next week's the same, we'll lose interest. Low-key agreed. Some of these episodes are hard to watch, guys. And guess what? I would have been keeping it real. I would have been keeping it hella entertaining for you guys if I was in there. I would have been making plays. I would have been putting stuff. I would have been putting work in. I would have made the show so entertaining, but they just got rid of me. Can we get more content of random people recording you in stores? Honestly, I'm gonna start doing more more content stuff. So I don't know if I'll do like stuff like that, just because like it might piss a lot of people off. But I do want to make a lot of like more fitness content, things like that. Put out a Cameo profile, please. I have a Cameo. It's linked in my link tree. So you can go check it out if you want. I've been making some Cameo videos. if you ever played online Big Brother, because if we want to play, we got you. I bet. Maybe I'll play online Big Brother and I'll make it. I won't get voted out first. If I do, I'm never playing it again. But maybe I'll last a little bit longer. How does that even work? Like, how does like online Big Brother work? Like, is it like every week, or is it like all at once? Like, you're just constantly voting and talking to people. Like, because there's so much like to the game. Like, that's crazy. Like that somebody designed it online. That's dope though. You were super entertaining. I was happy every time I turned on them feeds. Thank you. I honestly, feel like I would have been more entertaining if I would have lasted longer and I wasn't just fighting for my life the last like 5 days. I just had to freaking like go try and talk to people and get votes. But you know, I would have been more entertaining if I could have just been the one, like, I don't know, not on the block. But it is what it is. We miss you on a TV so much, King. Much love, Jake. Appreciate that. It's on Discord if you know what that is. Yeah, I know what Discord is. I think I have a Discord account. I don't know what it is, but Discord is sick. A lot of my friends use it when they play video games. When they play I have a lot of friends play Rainbow, so they'll like hop on a Discord server. See about the workout song. I know you like Moneybag Yo. What song are you choosing for Moneybag Yo? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if I get off this app, like, I'm gonna go look at my playlist. Is it gonna like end the live? I actually have no idea how this stuff works, but I like honestly, like half of his songs I feel like are just like in my playlist, like so fire. There's a newer one, Do Yo Shit, it's called. Fire. So it's like so catchy. Or like I like Twisting Fingers by Mexican OT and Moneybag Yo. I like stuff like that. Where did your Blockbuster comp take place again? So it's behind the storage room. There's like a big open room that we did it in. What are your thoughts on Adrian being evicted tonight? I think it kind of sucks because Adrian's a good dude, and I wish he would have gone far, honestly. Like, I really like that guy. Like, he was a straight shooter, but it just kind of sucks. I feel like there's kind of like a clique in the house, you know, with like Mickey, Morgan, Rachel, all of them on that side, and they're kind of just controlling things. And they're literally like controlling Lauren. Like, Lauren should have put, whoa, there's a freaking dinosaur. That is dope. Thank you. Thank you for the dinosaur. But yeah. But Adrian's good at competitions too. Like, he would have been good. So it's sad that they voted him out. You were the best player on Big Brother by a mile. Obviously not, because I got last. But thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Vote Block, for the Dolphins. Dang, sending me hella stuff. I appreciate that. Moneybag Yo, All of a Sudden. I don't even know the titles, but I'm gonna listen to it though. All of a Sudden by Moneybag Yo. I'm gonna listen to it as soon as I stop this live. You're the best player on Big Brother by a mile. I appreciate the love. Obviously, I was the worst player, but I appreciate that. I'm thinking of applying next year. How was the process for you, and what advice do you have? Here's what I would say is, obviously, get a lot of applications. So you have to do something that makes you stand out. But the thing is like, they can also tell when you're trying to do too much, you know? Like, they're really good. Like, this is what they do for their job. So these people are really good at, like, being able to tell if you're, like, trying to, like, hype yourself up to get, you know, voted. So you just have to be yourself and be entertaining, and they fit niches. Like, if you look at every season, there are certain people that are kind of similar to other people. And so they fill personas. Like, Zach was Matt's persona from last season, you know? Like jacked, handsome, like extroverted guy. I think I was supposed to be Tucker's persona, but obviously I didn't do anything cool like Tucker did. I got out too fast. But yeah, so that would be my advice. Just be yourself, be different, stand out, and make your video funny. Like, my application video for Amazing Race was like hella funny. And, you know, me and Sammy, like, just like went and showed our personality, showed that we're doing stuff, showed that we're fun, you know, because that's what they're looking for, is bold personalities. I wanted Kelly to leave. I think most people did. You and Rachel argument was iconic. Yeah, honestly, if you watch the live cams, it would like literally like, it wasn't even a fight. Like, it was just so weird. Like, she wanted to fight so bad, and like, I was not about it. But you know, it is what it is. What's your opinion on Ashley? Ashley's chill, I guess. I don't know. I don't think she's like the best player, but I almost convinced her to vote for me when I left, but she knew I didn't have the numbers because of Riley bailing on me. But I almost got her to backstab her one of her closest allies, which I felt pretty proud about. Thank you, Vote Block, for the little spicy pepper. I see you DM on TikTok. Okay, I'll check it out. I get a lot of DMs, but I've been trying to like keep up to date on them and, you know, keep in touch with all y'all. What did that say? I'm a naturally extra. I wonder if they're doing, but I'm naturally extra. I wonder if they think I'm be doing too much. They can tell. Like, if you're genuinely like like very like that's how I am. I feel like in my interviews I was super high energy because I was like excited too. Like excited, obviously you guys already know I talk hella fast, and so I was talking so fast, and I was nervous and I was excited, and so it was like a combination of everything, and so like they could tell, but they could tell it's just me, they could tell I wasn't like BSing them or like putting on a show for them. Like that's just me. And so yeah, Ashley's the Chelsea of the season. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I guess Ashley probably is Chelsea this season. I think I like Chelsea more. Chelsea seems chill. Do you still like Zach? Yeah, I love Zach. Zach's cool. I genuinely appreciate the advice. Wish me luck. LOL. Of course, bro. I got you, William. Good luck, bro. I was jumping, watching the live feeds. Jumping. Getting your exercise in, I guess. That's good. Like my boy, hello. I'm glad I could be your GOAT. Except for Zach and Riley, who else are you rooting to win? I would actually say, I'd love to see Vinny win. Vinny's dope. He's a good guy, and I think it would help him out a lot as well. So I would love to see Vinny win if Zach doesn't. Are you not happy with Logan? Logan? Not sure who Logan is, but I'm like, damn, like, am I forgetting a house guest on here named Logan? Like, is there someone in the house named Logan? I'm just, like, not thinking about it, but I don't think so. You're very expressive, like, when you talk with your face. Yeah, I know, I don't know if I do that, like, normally, but especially, like, when I'm, like, I know I'm being recorded, like, I think it just happens. I don't really know. And, like, right now, like, I'm looking at my face as I'm talking, and so, like, I think it happens more often. But maybe I just do that normally. I actually have no idea. You, Mackenzie, and Matt meeting made my life complete. Good. It was this fun trip. They're dope people. So, if you're not following them already, go follow them. They're awesome. Do you feel bad for Adrian? Yes, I feel bad for Adrian because he did literally nothing wrong. Just such a dumb thing. He was an easy person to put up because he's not part of the clique and whatever. You got robbed, brother. I agree. Super sad. Who do you think will win the next HOH? I would love to see Keanu win it, honestly. I feel like it would stir the pot a lot because if he doesn't, he's probably going to get put up again. At least you give it an authentic and not scripted produced speech. Yeah, I just went up there. I'm not gonna lie, I did practice it like twice with kind of what I was saying. And the first time I tried to say it, I was like, damn, like I really need to maybe practice this more because I'm fumbling it. But then I just whipped it out, and it was a little better like than I expected. Obviously, it wasn't like the best. I'm not the best public speaker, and there was a lot of thoughts and like emotions revolving it. So it's not like it was like a freaking like presidential speech, But I thought it was good. I got across most of what I wanted to say. There were a couple of things I forgot to say in there. Like I wanted to mention in there in my final speech, like if you guys are voting me out because I'm a threat, obviously I'm not that much of a threat because I lost all my competitions. Just kind of as a joke. I thought it would be funny, but I forgot to say it in my speech. Do you think Vince and Zach made it just jumped again. Wow, I hate how it always jumps. There we go. Made the correct move in keeping Will. I don't know because honestly, I think Will's a little bit of a wild card. Like, even with me, I was in an alliance with him, and everyone told me I was one of his top guys, but Rachel almost convinced him to vote against me. It was like a last-minute thing. So I really don't know how I feel about Will. Like, I don't know if I would trust him long-term. I think he is somebody that would jump if the offer's good. Would you play the challenge if you got invited? Yes, I would love to do the challenge because that's more challenge-based than just getting voted. I don't know. Yeah, I would love to do the challenge. That'd be sick. Who do you think is out next? I mean, I think Keanu, if he's on the block, he'll leave, or Kelly. But it just depends on who's HOH, I think. I would be fine with anyone but Rachel winning HOH, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine by me. I don't want Rachel to win HOH. Screw that. That would suck. Don't practice it, just think it. Yeah, I think there's something that happens, though, when you actually practice, a speech versus just thinking. Because I would think about it, and then I try to practice it, and then it was not how I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think you got to do a little bit of both, in my opinion. All right, jumping all over the place with these messages. Sorry, guys. It's like fake arguing and planning out what to say. Yeah, that's true. I agree with like Rachel. Rachel would do that too. I was so mad when you left. Me too. Wish you could have stayed longer. It would have been so much better. I agree. You guys would have been way more entertained if I was still in that house. That's all I'm saying. CBS, if you're watching this, please put me back on another show because I will make that crap so entertaining. It'll be so much fun. Thoughts and opinion on Adrian leaving? I think it sucks for him because he did nothing wrong, and there's really no reason to get him out. But that's just what happens in this game, and it sucks. Do you think Kelly will volunteer to go on the block again? Probably. I didn't think she'd volunteer this many times, so maybe. POV You were my eye candy this summer. I appreciate that, Maddie. Thank you. Do you scout or do you send audition tape for season 27? So I applied for The Amazing Race with my friend, and then they reached out to me from there. That's how I got onto Big Brother. Zae, I'm going to Target. Do you want anything? Yeah. Let's see. If you're going to Target, I would take like maybe like some like, let's see, some of those like trolley sour gummy worms. I can't actually eat them. I'm on a hard cut, you guys. Like I'm dialed in right now on my cut, but I do love trolley sour gummy worms. Those are hella good. Zae, I'm so mad you left. Me too, Kinley. Super sad. But bring Zae back. Agreed. So sad, guys. I'm out so early. Bring back Zae for Big Brother All Stars. Hey, I would love that. I'll stir the pot in the All Stars. I'm not gonna glaze people because like they can put on whatever person they want in that show, and I'm not gonna be sitting there glazing them. You know what I'm saying? Like they brought back Rachel, bro. Everyone's just glazing. Who do you think will step up to Rachel? I have no idea because everyone's scared. So dumb. Horrible move for Zach and Vince, in my opinion, to get Adrian out over Will. I agree. Actually, I do agree. I think that Adrian would have been there for them more than Will would have, but. You know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Who's playing the best game right now? Probably Morgan, because she's has her protection. She's a huge threat, and nobody's suspecting her. She's flying under the radar. Do you like Lauren for putting the same people on the block? No, I think it's a wimpy move. And I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here, so I'm going to say wimpy move. And I think it was dumb, like kind of dumb. Like, I want to see some action, you know? I want to see her put up Rachel, Jimmy. Even though I love Keanu, I think she'd put up Keanu too. I think that would be sick, you know? Like, that would stir the pot. That would get some stuff going. That would be fun. Would you want to go on The Amazing Race with Zach in the future? A lot of people have asked about that. And honestly, yeah, I would love to go on The Amazing Race with Zach. I think it would be kind of fun because, like, obviously, like, we're like the bromance or whatever. So I think that'd be sick. If the wall comp was this week, who do you think would win? Probably, let me think. I mean, Vinny would have a pretty good shot, I think. Probably Vinny. Because he like has less body weight, you know, so it's a little bit easier. I hate the glaze on Rachel. Me too. I actually hate it. It's dumb. Like why? Like why are you guys such glazers? Eviction has been powering Rachel's side. Even Amy lowers the threat of a duo. Yeah, I agree. It's all been on that side because they have, you know, they have Mickey, they have Morgan, they have a bunch of people on that side, and so it's kind of like sucks right now for the people that aren't in that core alliance, you know? But I think people will start realizing that they're getting powerful and start voting them out when they have the chance. When you get accepted to the show, what happens? Like, how do they tell you? So the key is like how they kind of tell you. But technically, they actually film a couple of the alternates with the keys as well. So like I actually kind of thought, I was like, am I an alternate? Like, because they never tell you you're actually on the show. They're very vague the entire time. They never like just tell you like, oh yeah, like you're on. Like even when they give you your key and they film you and tell you you're on, they're still just like, by the way, like, I don't even know. It was like weird because like some people tell me like, no, you're officially on the cast if you didn't tell you were an alternate. But then some people were like, oh, you're top 20. So like there's still a chance you're an alternate. I'm not really sure. But it was confusing. I'm back. Welcome back, Abigail. It was, if it was 6-6, do you think Lauren would evict Will or Adrian? She'd probably keep Will. I think she felt bad for putting him up, so I think probably Will. I don't really know actually what Lauren would do. I'm tired of the same people. Me too. Let's see some action get put up this week, guys. Come on. Like, what's going on? Do you wish they had a battle back? Yes, I would love to battle back. That would be sick. That'd be so sick to be able to battle back if we can win that crap and then get back in the show and then go through and stir the pot. That would be so fun. If you were to stay in the house and you had 1 week to HOH, what move would you have made? I would have put up Rachel, Jimmy, and someone that was close with Rachel. That way she has one less vote. That was my plan. But I didn't know exactly who that third person would have been. Do you ship Lauren and Zach? I mean, yeah, I could ship it. Yeah, I could ship that. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty good for each other. Then I feel bad for the alternates. Me too. It actually sucks. Amy was actually technically an alternate, but then like she came in as a house guest instead, which was awesome for her because she actually got to play. But yeah, I do feel bad for the alternates. That like actually blows because they have to go through sequester as well, which is hard. So that would be tough. How was my day? Great. I hit the gym, went for a run. I slept in. It was nice. Very nice. How was your day? I'm not gonna lie, they let Will float through the season, even though I messed him. Yeah, it was a good guy, but yeah, like he was kind of floating through. Like he's not really making a ton of moves. You know, he's just kind of chilling. People feel like he's kind of disposable, so they'll kind of get rid of him when they can, I think. Do you think Amy deserved to go? I mean, I love Amy, but yeah, she was too close with Rachel. Like it's just we just need someone to we need somebody to shake up the house. I agree, Pine Law. We need to get some action going. This is not what I wanted to watch. Have you watched the live feeds? I have not been watching live feeds a ton because I'm kind of sad I joined this live because I didn't know Adrian got evicted. Oops. Sorry, Kinley. I've not been watching live feeds a ton. It kind of makes me sad, for one, and two, I've been super busy since I got back. Do you think Kelly's strategy of offering to be on the block every week is going to backfire on her? 100%. If she volunteers one more time, like, there's no way she makes it off the block. Like, she's not Tucker. Like, I guess she beat me in the competition, so I can't say crap. But, like, but yeah, like, it's not going to end well for her. Like, that's the dumbest strategy I've ever heard in my life. I'm not going to lie. Who do you think will win America's favorite player? Probably Ava, I think. People seem to like Ava a lot, and I actually like Ava. Ava's cool, so I think she'll win it. I definitely won't win it, which sucks, but I think Ava, but I hope Zae. Agreed. At least hopefully the people in here will vote for me to win America's favorite house guest. I just want some votes, you know, like that would be sick. Just I'm not embarrassed. I don't want to get last place in that too. That's all I'm trying to say. I want to get at least enough votes where I'm not last place in the game and last place in America's favorite house guest. Also, the more votes I have, the more likely they'll probably put me on another show. So I would love the votes. How are you? Doing great. Amazing. If she win again, production rigging. That's funny. Do you think Kelly's a chance of being a comp beast? Honestly, I think Kelly's like pretty well-rounded. Like, I think she could be really good. Because here's the thing: is like people like look at like comp beasts and they're like, oh, it has to be someone who's super athletic. But in reality, like even the physical ones, like they don't really like benefit people that are in super great shape. Most of them, like some of them do, but like even the wall comp, you know, it's like being light is way better than having a bunch of muscle. Like Morgan or Vinny would destroy me in a wall comp probably because I weigh double what they do. You know, if you made it to final three, who would you take to the final three? I mean, honestly, if I'm being so for real, I would probably take the people that I felt like I could beat the most. So depending on who was there with me, like you were my favorite, I'll vote for you. Thank you, Brenna. I appreciate that. I would probably take the people that were like the worst players, because that gives me the best chance of winning. You know, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win at that point. Black Line and Barrel Beard Company, welcome. Just so you guys know, that's my brother's company. That's him in there. So if you guys need beard products, go check him out. How far do you think Keanu will go? I think as soon as Keanu's on the block, he's gone probably. People don't seem to like him that much, which is sad because he's a good dude. Cool Ant sent a heart me. Thank you, Cool Ant. I appreciate that. I miss watching you on Big Brother. I miss being there. Ogre Hard Talks. Super sad. I wish I'd seen more comps. Me too, Brenna. It sucks. I feel like I could have been good at the competitions, but I fumbled them. That last one was like, I think I've kind of talked about this in like some podcast stuff, but really the dumbest thing ever. I literally like just didn't see the screens. Like there were 3 screens. I'm gonna walk outside with y'all. Hopefully the connection doesn't suck. Oh, it's dark. All right, let's head outside. I'll show you guys Utah.
What part of you like?
What up? Hey, do you guys want to say hi to TikTok Live?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yo, it's Sammy. They were chatting about you earlier in here.
What they said?
They were just talking about how they love you,
Bro, we should go live, bro, because I have 1,000 now.
Dude, hop in, bro. We can go live together in here. If you want to hop in. I was just wanted to walk around and show everybody outside. Oh, look at this. All right, sorry guys, I haven't been on the things. Maybe it's time to submit that Survivor application. Hey, maybe. Can I turn the camera around on this or no? I actually don't know how this works. But I'll spin around. So this is Utah. You see it's beautiful here, guys. There are mountains all over the place. It's a beautiful spot.
This is shitty because it's like...
I'll give you guys would you put Mickey on the block if he was HOH? At this point, probably. At this point, I might put up Morgan, Mickey, and Rachel. Split that up. Like, you know, I feel like you almost have to at this point. You had the right object, LOL. What was keeping you from buzzing in? So it's kind of funny. I literally looked at one screen the whole time, and I was staring at it, and I saw a crown. I unscrambled crown, and so I go to the nearest crown, I pick it up. I'm like, where are the other words? Like, there's supposed to be 4 words. And then Kelly buzzes in, and she gets it right. And I was like, damn. And I turn around, and I look at her, and I see a whole giant screen on the wall. And it says emeralds on it. And I was like, wow. So that's where the other words were. So that's literally why I lost. Like, it kind of sucks. 13 new messages. Are you going to be on that Hardman's podcast? Maybe eventually. We were going to try and film something when I was out there, but we just didn't get the chance. Dang, that's a big house. I think these are, like, most of them are duplexes where I am. Like, most of these. So I guess they're kind of big, but it's 2. What's up, Ogre Hard Talks? Zae, it's me, Zae from Insta. I have a lot of people on Instagram, but I'm glad you're in here. You guys want to see my car? Look, this is the whip. I get a lot of hate for driving the Tesla, but I love it. It's freaking fun. I'll show you guys the license plate. You guys are gonna like this. I think there's a car like right parked up on me, but here's the license plate. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys or if it's forwards, but it says Zae, so it's all blacked out too. Kind of tough. Just saying. Oh yeah, you didn't need the money. Teslas are not even that expensive, guys. But I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm like broke and I needed the money, but like it would have been cool. Like, who doesn't want the money? Where in Utah are you from? I live in Provo right now, so like Provo, Orem, Vineyard area. It's kind of where I am. You should get phone in Big Brother, but you can only use the camera. I don't know what that means, but if Ava would have given me my phone, that would have been pretty dope. But it also would have kind of ruined the game. Hear me out. Ava will probably carry the game if they're going to play friendly, brother. I could actually see that. Like, Ava, like, she's making her, you know, at first she was playing like interesting, you know, like she wouldn't really talk game, stuff like that. But she's like making like little, like she's sly about it, I should say. She's like slick. He's like aiming to be accomplice even a little bit. Looking back, I mean, it was the obvious choice because everyone fills a persona, right? There's usually like a mom in every season, and obviously if Rachel's coming in as a mom persona, then she would probably replace Amy, and so it just makes sense. But like, I don't know how we didn't catch up on that. And there's 9 girls and 8 guys, so it makes sense that it would have been a girl too. So like, we were all just dumb. But I don't like Ava, just me. I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't like Ava, but I think she's cool. I think most people like Ava. Do the house guests get paid to be on the show? Yeah, you get like $1,000 a week being on the show, and then like obviously if you win, there's like the prizes, or like for the top like 5, I think there's prizes. Do you want to hop in here?
Yeah, bro.
We got 45 viewers right now. We should battle together on TikTok. Maybe sometime I'll run some battles. TikTok battles. I've heard about that. Other than Rachel, who would you go after? Jimmy.
Frick Rachel.
Hey, you heard it here first.
Bro,
guys.
bro, if you like Rachel,
whoa, what is this?
Galaxy, they get
Yo, thank you, Chris.
All right, I think
a freaking Galaxy. Thank you. You feel like Zach for playing both sides of the house? Yeah, I like Zach. I love Zach.
Say hi, Brenda, bro.
Hi, Brenda. How's it going? Do you want to hop on here, Sammy?
I'm looking about to dip right now.
Oh, you're about to dip? Shoot.
What are you about to
I also probably won't be here on for much longer. What?
Are you about to hang out with it?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably be on here for another like 15 or so.
Okay.
But
I texted you, but I think.
I wonder. Damn, I don't even know if other people text me now.
I was just gonna see if you wanted to come through with us, but
what are y'all doing?
I'm just gonna hang out with like my boy Carter at his crib, but that was looking for earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
I know you're about to go.
Yeah, I've just been chilling.
Hey guys, hey, follow me on TikTok, Sammy Layadi, SamiLayadi. We're about to start going live every freaking day. We're about to go crazy. This is the start of something great. Shout out to you guys, bro.
Hey, look at that. Look at the physique. Peep the physique, guys. Go follow Sammy. This is my dog. Who is it?
Greg. It's Greg right here.
That's Greg?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll have Greg hop in. This is one of our cheer teammates. Hello, Giovanni, Brenna's friends. Yo, Greg, say hi to TikTok Live, bro.
What's up, TikTok Live?
This is a teammate right here. This is one of the guys I cheered with last year. He's a dog. He's coming to visit. But about to be a regular watcher. Let's go. He said, "What's up, Greg?" Chris, he can't hear you. He drove away. But we'll be back for a first. Dude, I hope they do a first boot season. That would be dope. Whoa, thank you for the crown. That's freaking fire. I wish those things stayed on my head longer. That would be cool. Do I like Will? Yeah, Will's chill, you know. He almost backstabbed me at the end. I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I was more nervous about him than I was about Riley, even though Will did pull through at the end. I was like, yo, Will, you gotta have my back, bro. I just pulled him aside right before the votes. I was like, because Rachel pulled him aside. I don't know if you guys saw, but Rachel pulled him aside, and like was trying to spit something in his ear, and then I pulled him aside. I was like, yo, do not listen to her. Like, you gotta have my back right now. But he didn't know if I had the numbers, which I didn't have the numbers because of Riley. But oh well. Sammy looks evil. That's crazy work. Luckily he's not here anymore. No, he wouldn't even care. But no, Sammy's a good dude. Where is this at? I'm in Utah, Provo, Utah. Was the house always dirty? No, actually it was pretty clean, I would say. Can you say hi to my friend Faith? Hi Faith, Sydney's friend. Thank you for the love. Do a Utah meet and greet. I might at some point. I mean, if there's enough people that like DM me wanting it. Obviously, I don't want to like do a meet and greet if it's like 2 people that are gonna pull up. But if there was like enough people, then yeah, I would totally do one. Whoa, a bear beanie. That crap is dope. Zay, how do I get? Oh, what did it say? How do I get a build like you, brother? Bro, it's simple. I mean, a lot of it's genetics, right? Like any physique, like is genetic based. But bro, it's more about diet is the most important. Working out, like hitting your lifts, you know, being consistent, and getting your sleep. And those are like the 3 pillars to getting big. I feel like you and Matt would automatically have targets in your back already for being friends, you know. True, because we already made a final 2 agreement. If there is a first season, we made a final 2 agreement. Hey, see y'all, boys. The boys are leaving. But yeah, so we probably would. All right, let's see. I'm gonna catch one of these messages. Do you still like Rally? It says Rally, but Riley. Yeah, like as you know, here's the way I look at it: is he did kind of screw me over. Because I think if I would have had his vote, then I could have gotten Lauren and Ashley, and I would have stayed. So I do think he screwed me over big time. But at the end of the day, like it's a game. If he feels it's best for his game, is what it is. It is a little bit annoying that it's like he's just simping for Catherine. And that's the reason he voted against me, because like then he's not really playing his best game. If it was like he felt like it was in his best interest to do that, then it's like one thing, but like I don't know, it wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't even like he like benefited his game. It was like he just was simping, so it's kind of frustrating. But okay, if I swipe off this app for like 2 seconds to check to see if I have any notifications, hopefully it doesn't end it. If it does though, I apologize. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure I didn't have any messages or anything. But yeah, what do I think about tonight's episode? I mean, I think it sucks that Adrian got voted out. Like, it kind of blows because he didn't do anything wrong, and I just think, like, I don't know, he's on the wrong side of the vote, and like I think people like will kind of regret voting him out, but sucks. Her name is Hannah. She's in this chat, I'm pretty sure. What do you think ultimately led to your eviction? I think just being considered a threat week 1 on the block, like just like you're kind of cooked if you're in the block, honestly, and people consider you a threat because unless they have a reason to vote the other person out, unless the other person like pisses people off or something, then you know you might stay. But like at the end of the day, if there's a floater and a threat, someone wants to play the game and a floater on the block, like the person who's wanted to play the game is probably going to go home because it makes everyone else in the house have a way bigger chance of winning, you know? So it's just unfortunate that they want to play like kind of weenie like that, you know? But that's just how they wanted to play. Season is so stupid. Vinny and Zach flipping on Adrian was stupid. I agree. I think that kind of sucks. Yeah, I agree. Like they shouldn't have flipped on Adrian, but I don't know if they didn't feel like they had the numbers, like maybe it'd make more sense, but yeah, it kind of blows. First out is so tough. You have limited time to campaign or build relationships. Agreed. And actually it was getting to the point where people really liked me in the house by the time, like, you know, like by the time it came around. I think that's part of the reason why people wanted me gone, is because they realized that my social game was actually getting good. Because I was just, you know, being myself. I was just like trying to be chill and like friends with everybody. But yeah, it did make it hard. Do I think it was a weak move to put Will Andrew on the block? 100%. So weak. Such a pansy move. So yeah, it sucked. That beef with Rachel was wild. It wasn't even, I didn't even want there to be beef, but there just was. So sad. Are you excited to go back to the finale to see everyone again? Yes, I'm excited. It'll be a fun trip. And it's like, you know, we don't have cameras on us. Like everyone can, I don't know, hopefully be more normal. Like some of those like people are trying too hard. And like it'll be a good time. It'll be a big party. So I'm very excited. Who do you hope to see evicted next? I mean, who do I hope to see? Rachel. What do I think is going to happen? Probably Keanu or Kelly. I hope Mickey or Morgan leave. I would be fine with that as well, because I feel like if there's like a little click and like nobody's like really like putting him up, it's like crazy. Kelly's 9 lives. Yeah, low-key. Do you know how to fight, Zae? Yes, I've actually I go to a boxing gym. I've been boxing. Hello, Gracie. Welcome. Welcome in. Do I know how to fight? Yes. So I wouldn't say I'm like amazing fighter, but wrestling was my sport growing up. So I'm very confident in my wrestling abilities. And then as far as like actual fighting, I've boxed for the past like 6 months. So I was actually teaching Lauren how to box in the house, and like I would do like a little bit of boxing on the bags. I'm not like professional or anything, no, but I feel like against somebody who like doesn't know what they're doing, like yeah, I feel like I could kind of wreck. Are you a Zach and Lauren shipper? I mean, I just don't think Lauren's gonna get into showmance, honestly. I think she's just playing a very scared game. So I think, whoa, why is it like dark? Is it about to end? That's weird. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me still, because this crap just is like, it's like not working all of a sudden. It's like not letting me see your messages. Weird. Super weird. I have no idea what's happening, y'all, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. But my screen is not working at all. I can't read messages. It's saying there's 10 new messages, but like it's not letting me click on here. Like my screen like went dim. But I don't know. So I guess that's my sign of that this is over. It's been an hour, so maybe it just auto turns off after an hour. I have no clue. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for hopping in. I guess I'll just swipe out of the app because it's not even letting me end it. Thing is glitched, but TikTok, fix your app. Much love to everybody that hopped in. Appreciate y'all. It was a fun time chatting with you guys, and I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna try to do 2 lives a week, so we'll run it back soon. And